Share. Copy.
Yabba dabba doo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. He's grumping. He's grumping as we speak.
He's making a nest. Welcome back! So I'm just sharing the link again.
No big scratches.
The biggest of scratchies. He's making a nest.
It's cute, but stop that. Do, 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 do.
Okay, welcome back. I hope we can get everyone back, because I'm not sure if, like, if it just comes back, or what have you. But I'm glad that people were able to find the stream again. I'm just going to awkwardly post it again. But yeah, please let me know if that happens again, because it doesn't make for fascinating video if the stream dies. I'm not doing too well. Paste the link. Sorry, still sharing. Digimon. The Tumblr, that's so weird. Do I have any tips for loneliness? That's a hard one. I guess find something that takes your mind off it, I guess. Like, that is basically my answer for a lot of things.
Well, it depends on what approach you want, I guess. Is your approach with loneliness that you want to be able to bear it better, or is your approach with loneliness that you want to end it, you know? I guess that's difficult. And is this a social loneliness, or is it a romantic loneliness? That is also a question. It is difficult to give an answer without knowing sort of what is trying to be overcome.
No, that's a good one. Like, I mean, I've always had trouble making friends, so I've always been a little bit lonely. But I also made amazing friends at university, and I can very much recommend finding some good friends. It is sometimes hard, even online friends. Also, is the screen okay now? Like, can you see things? Because I'm very worried now. And I'm still going to do the streaming. But it's better than like blue, right? Why isn't it like this link? You're being weird, Tambles. I just won't post on Tumblr then, apparently.
Okay, so both social and romantic, and to feel better is overcome. Now, with let's try dealing with it as it is. Okay, so social to overcome.
I'm not sure what your volume's like.
Oh, I'm sure people can hear me.
Okay.
That's a response to what I.
Okay.
All right. Okay, romantic loneliness generally, and I think that there are better strategies for that. With social loneliness, if you want to deal better with it, I think online communities are great with that. That is a reasonable substitute in the short term, especially if you feel uncomfortable, then I mean, I have a long history of using online communities as sort of a buffer of that as well, and it gives you ability to communicate. And what you're doing right now, that's helpful. You can talk to you, you can talk to us, but it's a low-risk environment, and I think that's a good place to build up some confidence. At the same time, I do think that from an overcoming perspective, hobbies have always been my thing, in finding joint community and like places where people share your interests. And this also does extend to internet environments like this one, but I really mean local. And it might take stepping out of a comfort zone and meeting people in a way like that. Like when I think it was right at the end of university where I just finished, so I was away from most of my friends for a long time. I started finding groups that just, were playing Warhammer now. There was a group that was playing Mahjong, so I tried that out. I tried out just following a bunch of interests that the fact that you're into those things is your conversation starter, and everyone's okay with that, Board game groups are also sweet for that, and that's sort of where a lot of my current friends have come from, the ones that I see most often now. So that has been really good, and that's sort of the social thing. So I guess online environments are really good if you can maintain discussing people there, and in life, I guess, if you are struggling to begin finding common interests, has been the strategy that's worked for me best. I don't know what your area is like, but I'm sure there's some way to find that. Now, romantic loneliness, something I understand way better. Not right now, not for a while, but I have a lot of experience with this one. To deal with it better, my thoughts here have always been, I guess we'll start from the ground level what my experience with this always is, because I think that is different for a lot of people. My experience with romance is that every time I've tried, it has failed, and every time I have not tried, things have worked out. And by that I mean, I feel that people really running around searching for romance, or like trying to make relationships happen really actively as that's the primary goal, I feel like very rarely works out, or works out a lot less. So I found that as far as dealing with it better, you better yourself. If you read more, you educate yourself, you exercise, you work out, that sort of thing that betters yourself. Naturally, that makes you either more interesting to talk to, that makes you nice to look at, that benefits the things that would help your relationship, and at the same time you're doing something good for you. So it gives you a goal and a motivation without the pressure of, if some people go, I'm going to go to a bar and I'm going to talk to people there, but if that fails, then that's damaging to you. That worked out badly. But I think if you try to better yourself, there's never a negative outcome of that. You have always made progress, which is good. As far as overcoming it, this is where my advice totally falls flat, because I think that once you've done that and you've entered your social situations, eventually it happens, because that's what's always happened for me. Now, I don't know if that will happen for everybody, but I generally feel, my experience has been, a friendship and relationship that develops out of a friendship naturally.
Oh yes, 100%.
Without being pushed. There's nothing worse than getting into a friendship and having the idea in your head, this will be a relationship and I'm going to make it happen even if the other person doesn't want that right now. You don't think of it that way. You just be good friends, and I mean, my perspective has always been, you can tell when someone is interested in you, and at that stage you can respond with interest back. Because it's particularly heartbreaking to be clearly interested in someone who you can tell has no interest in you romantically whatsoever, and that's a lot of wasted emotions going into it. Now, I don't know if that advice is helpful to anyone out there.
It sounds good, and I think it's accurate. Like, it's definitely better to start a relationship from, with personal experience. My relationships have always come from friendships first, and I don't know how. I'm never going to be one of those people who's like, I'm going to go out tonight with the sole purpose of finding somebody that I would like to be in a relationship with. That's just that's not me. Maybe for other people have different opinions on that, but personally, I feel that if I'm going to have a relationship with someone, it's going to be with someone I'm already close friends with, because it's already someone I have a connection to, and I don't know. So the answer is like, the romantic loneliness might go away once you like just try to tackle the social one first, because you'll find someone that maybe you're interested in too that is a friend. And just like get into maybe like, I don't know, a card game or a board game or something, like Jay said. Like Magic the Gathering's great to meet people. Same with Warhammer. I know they're not cheap. Maybe like a university club who's into something you're into, like an anime club or something. Just where people gather that are like-minded, and find some friends that way. I mean, I'm a pretty like I'm introverted, so like I don't always want to like flock to where people are. I don't find that very comfortable. But if I was looking to make friends, that's where I'd start. But I hope that was alright advice, and I hope that the stream is still going, because no one said anything for a while, and now I'm very worried. Please, someone say something. I got a buzz. Why am I buzzing? Is someone still there? Hello? I'm gonna check that the stream's still going.
It's all good, they say.
Oh, it's all good? Okay, cool. Okay, good. I was like, oh no.
Just fine.
Oh, good. I was worried.
では、山氏、この近くで行方不明者。行方不明になった人。そうですか。ごか。あいにくだが、妻も娘。娘さんは今ど。パパ。ああ、帰ってきたか。ちょうどよかった。これが娘。
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
こちらが山科さん。いや、地下一人だが、どうして。あなたたち。それがこの近くで行方不明。行方不明。
See, this has the different thing that Persona has, is that everyone in Persona, if they have like a character design that shows on the screen while they're talking, they're a main character.
You can just tell.
Or they're important to the plot in some way. Or they're a teacher. And in this, like it's like, hey, do you have a character model? Then you have a character. And I find it's different in that way. See, this character sounds like she's got like a 5-year-old's voice, and the way she's talking. But I feel like...
Well, she says that.
I feel like she's meant to be the same age as my character, who is, I believe, probably 16 or 17.
山科誠の本となると、あの依頼人語った理由についてだが、依頼人が山科誠の何を探りたいのか、大いに興味して気になることはもう一つ。まあ、それ依頼人は。
Thank you, Small Wolfian. Yeah, but I hope that's helpful to you in like a long sense. Now, I don't want to. I can't pretend to be a romantic guru of any kind.
But you speak from experience. Like, I mean, you've been in a 3-year relationship, so that's alright.
It's worked out, I guess.
Okay, you've been asked what Persona is. I think you'll probably explain it better because I'm terrible with words.
Okay, so Persona is a JRPG in which the basis is that a persona is like a spirit, which is a representative of your personality, generally. Now, they're very, very similar to, if you've ever seen anything about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they're very similar to stands. But basically, every Persona game is different in the sense that in Persona, I've played 3, 4, and 5 now, and the very basis of them is that in Persona 3, there's something called the Midnight Hour. After midnight, there's an hour between then and then midnight, and like between midnight and 12:01, there's an hour in which all the people in the world are put into coffins, and these things called shadows, which are evil entities, wander about, and you fight them. And if you have a persona, you stay awake during that hour, and you can go around and fight them. And in the middle of this, I don't remember what city it's in, but in the middle of the city, there's a huge tower called Tartarus, and you're like, oh, that's crazy. Anyway, so that's Persona 3. Persona 4 is a murder mystery about people who, like, it's a murder mystery about this person who got hung up on, like, an electric wire, and there's a world inside televisions, which is the Midnight Channel. And so that's a totally different story, which has the same mechanics, where, like, you have a persona and stuff, but things change. And it is implied those take place in the same universe, despite things taking, like, working totally differently. Yeah, it's Persona. It's really well written. The game, Persona 5 is a heist game, but basically, what it makes Persona really, really good is that because the personas are representatives of your personality, the core story and, like, getting people into a party and stuff is that. And in fact, the core gameplay loop is, besides combat and stuff in dungeons, is this really, really, really excellent writing for characters. Like, you have these things called social links, and social links are how you power up your ability to get new personas, because the main character persona always has the unique ability to have multiple personas, that there are lots of different people playing the game, and all different personalities, but everyone else has one. And as you power up your social links, i.e. you get closer to people, personas who are similar to the person that you have been speaking to and who have been getting close to, they get more powerful because you understand that personality type better. And it's really interesting. Like, you learn about certain characters, like, as a basic example, Yukiko from Persona 4, one of her core conflict is that she is the daughter of the owner of the local inn that is, like, famous, and it's like the only tourist spot in this little rural town. So it is assumed that she will be an heiress of this inn, and she'll inherit it, and she'll run it for the rest of her life. And she feels trapped by that. So you hang out with her, and you talk, and she like plans to run away, but she needs to learn how to cook, so you have to teach her how to do that. And it's really cute. And there's lots of people like that. Like, Chie's one starts with you hanging out and, like, learning that she likes
Hello, Digital Ghost.
Yeah, hey.
And also, hello, GSS 4K. Also, this game is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, this is a Digimon game.
Yeah.
And yeah, Chie hangs out and she watches, like, kung fu movies, but then she's dealing with, like, these kids' bullies, and you're trying to work out with that. Oh, it's great. It's really good. It's a good story. And in this new one, there's a really cute cat named Morgana. It's a cat burglar, because it's a heist thing. Oh, it's the best. Oh, Persona's really, really good. It's just super enjoyable, and they usually have great twists in them as well.
So good. And there's also different endings.
Yeah, and I got the true ending the first time, and I was shocked.
Yeah, I don't know. It was very...
It was just the natural way you played.
Yeah, I was like, well, I want to do this thing that... I'm not going to say it because it's
spoilers.
You
want to do this illogical thing.
I want to do this illogical thing. Oh, I got the true ending.
When I found out what the true ending was, I'm like, no one's getting that.
Yeah, and then I did. But yeah, as for this game, yeah, it's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Of course I'm planning on getting the new one, as in the new Cyber Sleuth. Yes, of course, when it comes out. Even if I wasn't going, like, even if I didn't want to particularly play it, I would get it, because I'm always a person who votes with their wallet, and that's a very, like, it's a policy that I always stick by. Because, like, if I like something, I bought Cyber Sleuth 4 times. Once on PS Vita physically, once on PS Vita digitally, and same for PS4, once digitally, once physically. Because I have the money to support them, and I would like them to make more. And the more people who buy more things, the more likely it is for them to continue making them.
And then look at their sales data, May counts as like 5 people, considering how much she spends on it.
That, basically, yeah. That boss fight that I just had was very hard. I'm glad Pyomon's such a beast. I should have probably evolved while I was there. Yeah, so definitely I'm planning on getting Hacker's Memory. Oh my gosh, can we look at Koromon for a second, please? I want to show you what Koromon's face is doing. I really like Wanyamon. Hey Jay, what do you think of Wanyamon?
Wanyamon? What's Wanyamon?
That's Wanyamon.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah, I would say if it's gonna have Lunamon, it'll have Coronamon. Like, I feel like it's a good chance for them to have special Digimon that came out for anniversary events. Like, Lunamon, I feel like wasn't exactly out for an anniversary, but it was close enough that it was just sort of like in that DS game time. Yeah, Wanyamon's such a friend. Okay, Jay, look at Koromon.
Ah! It's traveling with the mouth.
Like, geez, he really opens his mouth wide when he's running.
Nah.
Meh, meh. Do you want me to stop hacking? I can't. I'm too cool.
Double hacking. Triple hacking.
Quadruple hacking! I wish this game was like Persona in the way that like you could get an ambush easily.
Yeah, but you can't see the guy from that.
Oh, this is very much harder difficulty. I can tell that it's hard mode. Maybe I'll just get out my level 99s. I feel like I should have one level 99 in my party just like as a just in case, so people don't see me. Yeah, just so people don't see me being bad at video games.
In what other state are they going to see you?
Hey. I'm really excited for Hacker's Memory, actually. Wow, that was a lot of experience. I should probably, like, evolve the Digimon who have maxed out evolutions, right? Like, maxed out their levels. Because it's just a sort of like a waste having them there. That wasn't a very nice thing to say, Mr. Hackerman. If that is your real name.
It's not.
Hackermon. Can we please talk about Koromon's face? I like the zip one. Yeah, hopefully it does. I think it might have Dracomon, which is exciting because it's got that's the balls. I was meant to choose the other one because it's an anniversary one. Maybe we'll even get the anniversary for this year. That the new Digimon, Zanbamon, I think his name is. No, that's not right. Zabumon. Can't remember. Golden bird thing. Zanbumon, there we are, thank you. Zanba, okay, thank you. Gold birdie.
Goldberg.
As much as when we were doing the Next Order stream, we were making fun of the English dubbing, I kind of wish this game had English dubbing. Even if we make fun of it.
Worth it.
Worth it. I wonder what's going to be afternoon tea today.
It's going to be interesting. It is 1:33. Not a lot of time left.
Yeah, we can stream like for another half an hour. Oh, I'm a Doremon. That's Easter themed, right? Jay, look, it's your favourite Digimon.
It's alright.
From your favourite Digimon movie. X Evolution. Digimon the Field Guide. That's weird. Why don't I have... Do I have to do those... is that like a once-off item that once I use them I can't use it again?
What is it?
It's the item to get Koromon to evolve to Hackmon. No, Hackmon the Digimon.
Hackmon's the best at one.
No, I'll show you. Hang on. So there's actually two Digimon called Hackmon. There's the Hackmon who's been in Try. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know. Okay.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I can't tell, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh. There we are. Oh, I can get Digimon now. What's up?
I found another, like, Temple of Time Lady.
That's cool. I think I'm gonna put a Kudamon on my team. Do I have Kudamon? Okay. Don't have Kudamon, but I have Repamon. Whoop. Oh, balls. There we are. So I can do this too. I'm bad at giving like help for writing things, but Jay will give you criticism about Digimon fanfiction. Won't you, Jay?
What is it I'm doing?
Read Bowen's comment.
If you were to send you an idea for a Digimon fanfiction that I have, could you make... Yeah, I can look at the idea, send it to our email, and I'll look at it. And I'll respond at some stage.
Maybe I'm sitting too close to the screen because I'm feeling very dizzy. I think I've got vertigo.
Aww. I hope the vertigo goes away.
Oh, I was about to say, I hope it becomes vertigon.
It becomes gone. That's the way to use that. You're looking forward to that continuation of the fanfiction, that's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I can words better than I could when I was 12, I promise. Rockbreaker! Oh my god, I love Gilmon so much. I know he's not Easter themed, but I love him. Look! Good dog. Okay, I guess I should put my bunny squad back.
It is the Easter stream.
Like my look, it's arguably, look, you can say that's sort of Easter themed, right, Jay?
I can't see, I'm busy.
Oh, okay. He's playing The Legend of Zelda. Digimon. Bunny Squad! Woo! Gilmon chocolate. Yeah, it's like not Gilmon bread, it's like Gilmon shaped chocolate. Gazimon's a bunny, right?
Like what?
Oh, Savers mechanic spoilers. Can you wait until we cover Savers, I guess, then? Because I love Savers so much and I want Jay to react to the spoilers, like, genuinely. But if you can, like, explain the premise of the fanfic to Jay without including the spoilers, that'd be cool. But, yeah. Is anyone else looking forward to Savers, or is it just me? Because Savers is great. Savers is great.
No, we've had people say things.
Like, so far in our birthday survey, people are saying Savers is their favourite over Tamers.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found that an interesting thing.
Can't wait to hate it.
I can't remember. I watched it in my first year of university. Saber's so good. Yeah, Saber's amazing. Yeah, it is. Like, like, everything I have to complain about Frontier, they didn't do in Savers, so that's a good thing. I mean, yeah, there's one thing in particular that's always been my complaint about Digimon, and they didn't do it in Savers, and I'm happy. I've never watched it in English, though. I'm not prepared to hear that. I've heard that the English theme. I don't think Gilmon's going to do that. I hope Gilmon's not going to do that. Garzimon's like a dog crossed with a bunny. Look at him, he's so happy.
So he's a dunny.
No, he's a bog. Where's Langley, speaking of dogs?
On the floor.
Oh my god, my dog is so cute. I have so many dogs in my team.
I think they're bunny.
Yeah, they're bunny dogs.
Oh yeah.
Terrimon's technically a dog. Oh, yeah, you drew something. Like, is it for your webcomic or is it just another drawing? Because drawings.
Woo!
I can't draw. I would like to. We've got another person who says that Savers is the best season. I think it might be a good season, but again, like, I'm going through memory. And I can't trust my memory. My memory was excited for 02. Hey! I should read your webcomic, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I feel like that should do more damage because it's electric against bird. Has Pokemon lied to me?
Yes.
If you thunder a bird, does that hurt?
What?
Can we all pretend that what I just said makes sense?
If you thunder a bird.
My favourite addition in the dub of Data Squad, which is what I know, is that they invented a Digimon called Citramon. I'm not going to go into detail about what that is because Jay's behind me. But
also, the thing you told me about sprinting and whistling was wrong.
The internet told me that thing.
Well, it was wrong. Either when you're sprinting and you try to whistle, it stops you.
Mm-hmm. Well, look it up.
Or, why don't you look it up? I just experimented.
You're like, look it up. I think there's a special way to do it. Like, I haven't tried it myself. I just heard about it on a podcast.
Okay, I just tried it myself and it doesn't work.
Just look it up. I'm pretty.
I just tried it myself and it doesn't work.
I'm pretty sure there's a. I will Google this.
Both ways don't work.
Breath. There. I'm just gonna use Breath of the Wild, running and whistling, no stamina lost. Didn't even hear me say Breath of the Wild, apparently. Or stamina. I'm sorry for being terrible, it's just that I have to show Jay something. Breath of Wild. I need to actually play more Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. It's just that Persona came out, and I really like Persona.
A bit too much. I'm only playing it now because otherwise I could be playing Persona.
Okay, here's like here. I clicked on the first thing I got. I don't even know what to answer your question. This is a very like long battle.
Oh, okay. You have to keep mashing the whistle button as you go. The speedrun strategy, that's really awkward. Fair enough. It's not practical for my purposes.
Okie dokie.
Of wanting to play the game and having fun.
Oh, okay. So it's a speedrun technique.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't wrong.
You're right, you weren't wrong.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. I should be looking up the location of all the medals I missed. Sleuth is a good game. I'm really bad at... I want to play more Next Order, but I feel like I was enjoying streaming it. but so I feel kind of bad doing it like without streaming it, but it's their streaming's hard. It's like I need to set aside time, and I have to like do it at a time where people would actually watch it, and then I have to make sure that no one else is on the internet, or else my internet dies. You alright?
So there's a thing it tells you to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it occurred to me, the game probably thinks you should hit it with an arrow, but I thought I'm going to hit it with a sword, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you go up, and I very awkwardly make it so that I can hit it with my sword.
Uh-huh.
And then it says, this thing fell when your arrow struck.
Oh.
It has no idea, it couldn't comprehend you did anything but use an arrow.
I think that's bad game design.
No, it's fine. It's really minor.
Because good game design is you
Mate, think of how huge this world is, and how hard they tried very hard to stop me hitting it with the sword.
Yeah. Well done doing that then. Did you take a screenshot?
That's too late now.
Well, I know streaming from the Switch will be one day available. Look at how Gazimon runs! Look at these nerds that are following me, my bunny friends. Woof, 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 woof. I cry a lot, so I will be very happy to cry. But it'll be a good cry, and I'll also love it, I'm sure. I haven't looked at the email yet, I'm sorry. I will look at it in probably half an hour when I finish this stream. Unless you want me to like look at the email now, because I can do that if you want. But I'm trying to like work on being as presentable as possible on the stream, because I want to stream more basically, and I want to improve how I am. And I'm not sure how much eye contact I should make with the camera, because the camera is like right down there. And yeah, my eyes are getting sore now because there is a lot of blue in this game. It is very blue. I love it.
It's a bit of an eyesore.
What do you think of this Digimon, by the way?
Which one?
Lalamon. This one.
It looks like a Pokemon.
It does! Yeah, you're totally right.
In fact, I'm almost certain it looks exactly like it.
There's Sunkern. Different colours, but similar. I guess. But no, Lalamon is actually a character in Savers. Just a little mini spoiler for you, if that counts.
Surprised it was all a shrine quest.
Well, my favourite is the shrines, that the quests are actually getting to them. I haven't found any of those yet, but I know you've told me about them.
That's what Abe was doing.
Oh, okay.
Where it's a blessing at the end.
I'm in a box.
Boxy's off.
Do you remember Boxy?
Vaguely. I think I looked up like 6 months ago if she was dead, and she's probably not.
I remember learning about her because Mitch told me when we were in university about Boxy. Why can't we get Mitch and Matt on the podcast? I need to get them on. I love them so much. Yeah. Patreon milestone will be get my friends on.
They're not getting money out of it.
Yeah, Lalamon's great. Yeah, I know, but we wouldn't tell them that. No, Lalamon's great. I love her. I love Galmon as well, and the other main character in Savers, which I'm not saying because it is a surprise. It's a big surprise. Hey, we've got 8 people. I remember when we first started the podcast and we got like 3 listens, and I was like, that definitely wasn't both of us. Because we were both like listening to the episodes after we uploaded them. Yay. So we would always get like 2 listens. Oh no, we got 3, and I was like, oh, that's my parents. But then we got like more than 5, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's probably not just my parents. Oh, is Galmon a subspecies of Gazimon? I guess like Gazimon could be like a corrupted version of Galmon. right? Like, I can sort of see that. I don't think I'm actually on the quest, I just think I'm walking around at the moment. No, it wasn't the quest, wasn't I? Yeah. I think that Digimon Savers probably have, like, probably the best partner Digimon. I like all of them. I actually really like the Digivice as well. It's probably my second favourite. Also because they made the Digivice just a V-Pet again, and I love the V-Pet. But I'm very much excited to cover Savers. I love Savers so much. But I watched in my first year of university, which I'm slightly nostalgic for, so it could be that. Yeah, no, I mean, I can see that. Like, instead of having a Lopmon, Gazimon, Lopmon, Terriermon thing where one's a dog, one's a bunny, it's like they look exactly the same, but with Gazimon and Gaomon, one is a bunny and one's a dog. I mean, they both evolved from Wanyamon, I think. Right? Wow, I didn't realize you can walk at a normal, like, slow pace. Why would you ever use that? Like, that's the speed he walks in the cutscenes. Hey Jay, is a Tamamon a frog?
I don't know what that is.
It's the tadpole Digimon.
Well, obviously not. Tadpole.
Yeah. Yeah, it does come from Pugmon, but I believe in this one it also comes from Wanyamon, but I could be wrong. You like Piomon in Savers? Like what? No, there was one Digimon who wasn't a big size, and that was Togemon, who shows up in one episode and is the height of Gaomon, so he's like this tall. That was weird. The thing I love about Digimon is all the, like, how different, like, the evolution paths can be. And that's what I was kind of hoping from Tri, that they might, now we've gone back, we kind of have different evolution paths, but they're not going to do that. That'd be confusing, but I would liked it. But no, Togemon's size in Savers is like, I think that's where, like, everyone else seemed very much bigger, so they kind of gave the size from Togemon to the other Digimon. See, I don't know any of the dub voices, so I don't know what you're saying, but I'm sure when we get to the dub, I will be able to tell who's the most annoying one. Oh!
What?
Terrimon's asleep and his face is really cute.
I can't see. No, it's fine.
No, his eyes are crossed in.
Ah!
That's so cute. Gazimon's got a cute voice in this. Yeah.
Can't ride a rhino in this game, you can ride bears, that makes no sense.
Terrimon's so sleepy. Piomon is Piymon. Unless you're not talking about Piomon, as in Biomon. Also, Piomon being a boy, that was weird. Yeah, I'm excited to cover Savers. I'm excited to not cover Frontier anymore.
Yeah!
Which is weird, because like, I was like looking forward to covering Frontier at the start.
Oh, it sucks though!
And now I'm not particularly much. I'm looking forward to Cross Wars. Because I like Cross Wars. I'm the only person who likes young hunters in the world.
Well, I'm sure. I think we can establish that Sparrowmon's the best character in Cross Wars though. Like, I wish she was in more things, she's such a friend. Yeah, like
I think that's a lot about, like, people say that a lot about Frontier, is that it has a great mechanic. Like, it's good mechanics, great world building, the digital world is interesting, but the story is lacking. Because they spent too much time focusing on the world and making the world interesting and making the mechanics interesting that they dropped the ball on the story. I mean, that's just how I see it, though.
And it made the mechanics less interesting.
Body on, body on. Such a good song. Sparrowmon. I love Digimon themes. Latticemon, yeah, basically.
We have 20 minutes left at most, okay?
I was going to stop the stream in like 10 minutes. Is that good?
Don't ask me.
We have like 10 minutes back of the stream. I like how we can save at any time, which is good. Yeah, hopefully. I feel like a lot of people couldn't get into Cross Wars because of how it was different, but I went into Cross Wars the same way how I went into Atmon, and I was thinking, this is not Digimon. This is like Digimon, but this is like a spin-off. And I will always say that Cross Wars is a lot better if you don't come into it thinking it's Digimon. And also, yeah, they're kind of Voltron. And that was a lot of complaints that I heard. And yeah, it was also kind of hard to find. Yeah, more love for Cross Wars, like, come on! Like, love Cross Wars, it's fun!
You don't have to love it if you don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like Savers is the most underrated series. But I feel like Tamers is the most overrated, but I love Tamers. But it'll be interesting to cover Savers because I want to know, do I like Savers more than Tamers? Because I've not actually thought about that, and I look forward to how I actually like all the seasons of Digimon, having actually watched them and thought about if they were good.
Sounds like a thing a dog could say.
Yeah, it is something a dog could say because I'm saying it. Also, I'm excited for something that happens in Young Hunters. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you've seen Young Hunters, you'll know what I'm talking about. And my gosh, I need to see Jade's reaction in like a year.
Oh, sigh, so much Digimon.
And then we can do Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you know what? That might be good. I'm looking forward to 18 Monsters of the Week. That's what it is, right? It's the Monster of the Week show.
Yes, Sailor Moon has a lot more filler for memory than Digimon does. But the thing is, like, we have a lot of friends who are like, I don't care about Digimon, but when you start covering Sailor Moon, let me know so we can actually listen.
We have an audience who's like, we don't care about Sailor Moon.
No, we've had a few people who have said, so excited for Sailor Mon. Lost in Sailor Mon. No, it's Lost in Translation Moon. Look, we are doing Sailor Moon, like, about 90% because of the pun that I came up with.
Pretty sad.
And I want to do Dragon Ball as well, because I don't know much about Dragon Ball.
I can actually teach you.
Yeah, so it'll be like a different thing. Like, Sailor Moon's kind of like a middle thing, because I watched, like, the first season or two, and then just, it was on at a bad time and I stopped watching it. But with Dragon Ball, I don't know, I watched a few episodes, but I don't know anything about it.
You
I've been
actually
reading
didn't know
it.
what Dragon Balls did, which is kind of amazing. Like how you can get through pop culture and just not figure it out.
Like, I got that they had to collect them. That's it. But I'm looking forward to Dragon Ball. Lost in Translationmon. No, what I call it, Lost in Translation Ball? Yeah. We'll be covering Crystal. Probably? Like, it's at some point we will cover Crystal. It's just a straight up retelling, right? They don't change the plot at all. Yeah, I think that was one of the other possible ones, because we would like to keep this podcast going as long as we can, because it's fun, and we'll just keep on covering anime that was dubbed. Yeah, so Lost in Translation, that was I believe that's one of the things that the possible names. There's Lost in Translation Card, which isn't as good, but that's Card Captor Sakura. That is a good one. Lost in Translation Blossom. Card Captor Sakura. Because Sakura's a flower.
That's lame.
Yep, it's better than Lost in Translation Card, which is what I came up with. But I loved Cardcaptor Sakura. I watched it a lot. The thing is, we didn't get like the last few episodes, I believe, in Australia, which came out as a movie. I believe elsewhere we didn't get that because the thing is with Cardcaptor Sakura, and what will happen is that I don't know which dub to cover because we got a different dub to America. We got a version that was closer to the original, that had an English version of the intro as the opening. And so I guess we'll probably cover the American version because it's different. Instead of like being a direct one, we've probably got like the, maybe it was the Asian English one? I don't know, but I know that we've got a different one from America. But, so we'll probably cover the American one, I guess, because it's more different. It's differenter. But we didn't get, the American version got the last bit. Cardcaptor Sakura in Australia did not get the last few episodes as the movie. Also, all I know about the American version is that the intro is like, these are cards, in this world there are these cards, or something, and it's fantastic. But it's not, you know, the English translation of the intro. Catch me, captors. Da 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 da. I can't remember the lyrics. That's how it goes, right? Will we ever do Naruto? Well, I don't have 50 years.
There's a lot of episodes of that show. I don't know if you know that.
Well, there's also with Dragon Ball, we'll have to not cover some things, right? Because that show has gone since the 80s.
Yeah, but you can cover the main parts of it.
Like, I feel like Dragon Ball on its own went for 10 years. At least it did in the manga, right? Oh, so we'll have, like, a perpetual argument about Dragon Ball Z being called Dragon Ball Z. Like, that'll be fun.
Woo!
How to annoy me, say Dragon Ball Z, but be Australian. It's Dragon Ball Z. No one will ever be able to tell me otherwise. Catch me, catch me, catch me.
I mean, it's in the song. It's in the title.
Nah, it's Dragon Ball. Rock the dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Lost in Translation Man, and that's Mega Man. Oh, can we do Metabots? Lost in Translation Bot?
Metabot.
Oh, I scared my dog because I got excited. Lost in Translation Bot. We would also have to cover Boruto. Ah yes, Burrito.
The show, okay, I've told this to everyone in the show. If Boruto means bolt, right? That means Naruto is Nalt.
It is. Hey Langley.
Hey Lang.
What you doing, buddy?
Trying to snoop.
He's been a snooper. Hey Snoopy. He doesn't want my attention. Translation Bot should have an electronic voice.
This is our third host, Translation Bot.
I collect spores.
K-Braid. K-Brad.
K-Brad.
So we're winding down.
Yeah, we're probably winding down. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hope this was okay. Like, I hope we're entertaining. Like, we're used to editing a lot, and I'm not sure how much silence to allow and how much to talk.
No, I'm just gonna play the whole thing.
Well, I'm not going to edit this.
Yeah.
Because it uploads straight there. I don't get a copy of this.
Well,
It uploads in this format to YouTube.
that's good. Probably.
Oh yeah, it means no work for me. But it also means if the stream dies, the video that is uploaded has also died. So that's why I was worried. But yes, thank you so much. And it is a nice hangout, and I would like to do this more. I mean, it's Easter, I would like to try to do this. I would like to do this once a week, but for schedule's sake, that is hard. And yeah.
For schedule's sake.
Sounds like I'm swearing.
That's what I'm going for.
Like, what's the time? Yeah, well, we should wrap up because we've got afternoon tea. Depending on timing, because I think we're covering our first Lane episode tonight. But depending on timing, I would like to do this again. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Like, most likely tomorrow. But I would like to do this again. This is fun. I like talking to people. I like talking to you guys. And yeah, I'm going to save now. And look at my friends. So, actually, I'm going to keep on talking, and I'm going to turn off the stream, because my problem is I'm always, you know, awkwardly saying goodbye, and then I spend the next, like, 5 minutes trying to work out how to stop the stream. So I'm stopping the stream now. So thank you guys for watching, listening,
Bye.
hanging out with us. Bye!